Welcome to Probability and Statistics course. So today topic is random variables. Random variable, a set of whose elements are the numbers assigned to the outcomes of an experiment. Usually, random variables denoted with capital letters, and the respective elements will be denoted with small letters. For example, if you are tossing two coins, then the outcomes are head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. So in these outcomes, if you see, these are the discrete outcomes. So we know that it is very convenient to do operations or calculations with respect of numbers. So these outcomes, head, 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 tail, tail, head, and tail, tail, with the help of one variable, which we call it as x or any other name, we are assigning those outcomes. For those outcomes, we are assigning some numbers. So here, let us consider x is a random variable which represents number of heads. Then x is a number, x is a random variable which represents number of heads. Then if you see here in the four outcomes, so first tail, tail, there is no head. So the random variable, it indicates as x equals to 0. That indicates there is no head. So remaining two, head tail and tail head, in these two combinations, one head is there. So the x is indicating number of heads, that is one head. And here in this case, there is two heads. So x is a random variable which representing number of heads. And then we can write the respective probabilities, probability of x. So here in this case, getting of 0 heads, that is nothing but no heads, that is 1 by 4. Out of 4 combinations, there is only one combination which is one tail tail. The respective probability is 1 by 4. And getting of one head, that is head tail and tail head, in these two combinations we are getting one head. So the probability is 2 by 4. In the last case, if you see, probability of getting two heads. So out of 4 combinations, there is only one combination, head head. So the respective probability is 1 by 4. So like that, here x is a random variable which representing number of heads. So this type of table, we call it as probability distribution table, that we will see in the further topics. So there are two type of random variables. One is discrete random variable, another one is continuous random variable. So in the discrete random variable, if a random variable has a finite or infinite number of elements, but it can be represented by whole numbers, usually those values are countable. So those type of variables, we call it as discrete random variables. For example, number of children in a family. So we can say number of count like 4 children, 5 children. So that is a discrete one. So Friday attendance at a cinema are different examples. So these are the discrete counts which we can countable. So this type of variables, we call it as discrete random variable. Another one is continuous random variable. So continuous random variable is nothing but infinite number of elements, and it cannot be represented by whole numbers, and it has finite number of elements that cannot be represented by whole numbers. That is, for example, if I give if you take the person's height, if I say like the person height is between 5.5 feet to 6 feet. So whatever the numbers between 5.5 to 6 feet, all the numbers is assigned to the random variable capital X. So x here, x is taking continuous values. Okay, continuous values it is taking, so that we say x is a random variable which is continuous. So there are few examples, which is height, weight, age. These are the continuous numbers, time, and so on. So these are the continuous variables, so that we can say these are the continuous random variables. Basically, it is not represented by whole numbers, it is represented by real number system. So here is the example for the discrete probability distribution. In the last example I was mentioned, like when you are tossing two coins, there is a possibility of getting head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. So those out of those outcomes, we are taking one discrete random variable capital X, which represents number of hits. Similarly, here x is a discrete random variable which takes values like 0 to n, and the probability of capital X is equal to small x. Here, in this indication, first capital X indicates the random variable. That is, capital X is the random variable, and this small x indicates the element in the random variable. So if I take like the random variable is x and the number of heads is represented as 0, 1, 2. So these numbers 0 is nothing but small x1, 1 is nothing but small x2. So the respect to random variable elements we indicate with small letters and the random variable we indicate with capital letters. Okay. So it's called the probability mass function. So the respective function we call it as probability mass function and it satisfies the following conditions. So you take any random variable respect to probabilities or probability of any event, it is always between 0 and 1 and sum of all probabilities is equals to 1. So this type of table we call it as probability distribution table. Here x is a random variable and x small x1, x2, x3 and so on, xn are the elements from the elements from the random variable and we are taking the respective probabilities like x getting of x1 probability is p1, x2 probability is p2, x3 probability is p3 like that. So if we are making as a table, this table we called it as probability distribution. So in the second point if you see, first point is nothing but all the probabilities, probability of like p1, p2, p3 and so on, all pn, all probabilities are between 0 to 1 and sum of all probabilities is equals to 1, that is p1 plus p2 plus p3 and so on, pn is equals to 1. So sum of all probabilities is equals to 1. So discrete probability distribution function. So probability distribution function, that also we call it as PDF. Let x is a random variable, then the PDF associated with x is defined as the probability that an outcome of an experiment will be one of the outcomes which x of s is less than x and x belongs to R. That is the function capital F of x is denoted by capital F of x is equals to probability of capital X less than or equals to small x is called the probability distribution function of capital X. So the discrete random variable is given as probability of xk is equals to summation of I to k p of xi. So this also we call it as probability cumulative probability distribution function. Probability distribution function we indicate with capital F of x. So here the suffix capital X indicates the random variable and this small x indicates the element. So capital F of x, fx of x is equals to probability of capital X less than or equals to small x. So this we call it as probability distribution function. So this probability distribution function also called it as cumulative probability distribution. So basically the probability distribution function we indicate with capital F of x. If we want to, this is regarding the discrete probability distribution. If you want to continuous probability function, that we call it as probability density function. So if you differentiate the function probability distribution function with respect of x, d by dx of probability distribution function capital x of x, this will provide the probability density function. So this is small f x of x is equals to probability density function. The probability density function we indicate with a small f of x. So these things we'll see in the further topics, like we are studying, we are going to see the continuous random variable. There we are going to cover these things. So here there are some properties. So how to get the probabilities, like probability a is less than x less than or equals to b. So what is the formula? So these are the basic principles. So here is the example one. So this already covered in the previous topic. So here when you are tossing two coins, there are four outcomes: head head, head tail, tail head, and tail tail. If you want to represent the probability distribution for this one, here x represents the number of heads, or you can take it as number of tails also, no problem. So here x is a random variable which represents number of heads. So out of four outcomes, when you are tossing two coins, there is a possibility of getting zero heads, that is nothing but no head, and there is possibility of getting one head, and maximum is two heads. And the respective probabilities are getting of 0 hits is nothing but 1 by 4. That is, in you are getting tail tail, so there is no head. And getting of 1 head is nothing but head tail and tail head. So in these two combinations you are getting tail head. In these two combinations you are getting 1 head. So the probability is 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. And probability of getting 2 heads is head head. So out of 4 there is only one possibility of getting head head. That probability is 1 by. Similarly, when you are tossing 3 coins, here x is representing the number of heads. You can take it like that, or you can take x is equals to number of tails. So when you are tossing 2 or 3 coins, then the possibilities you will get at 2 to the power of 3. So each coin is having 2 faces, and the quantity is 3. So 2 power of 3 possibilities. So 8 combinations you will get. So those 8 combinations are head head head, head head tail, head tail head, head tail tail, tail head head, tail head tail, tail tail head, tail tail tail. So in this one we have to check how many let us consider x represents the number of heads. So here number of heads, then getting 0 heads, 1 head, 2 heads, 3 heads. So out of 8 combinations, in how many combinations you are getting 0 head? So there is only one combination, tail tail tail. So there you are getting only 1 head, no heads, that is 1 by 8. The respective probability is 1 by 8. And getting of 1 head, so getting of 1 head is tail tail head. Here you are getting only 1 head. Tail head tail, here is also you are getting only 1 head. Tail tail head. So in these 3 combinations, so these 3 combinations you are getting only 1 head. So the respective probability is 3 by 8. Similarly, getting of 2 heads, so 2 heads is nothing but head tail head, head head tail, and tail head head. So these are the 3 combinations which is favored to getting 2 heads. So the respective probability is 3 by 8. Similarly, getting of 3 heads, there is only one possibility. So the respective probability of getting 3 heads is 1 by 8. So mathematical expectation in general term, in the general way, we say it is a mean. Mean of the discrete probability distribution we get by using this formula, that is summation of I equals to 1 to n xi into p of xi. Okay, that also we called it as expectation of x. Expectation of x indicates with capital E of x. Here x is a random variable. There are few properties. Expectation of a constant is equals to constant. Expectation of constant into x is equals to a into expectation of x. Expectation of x plus y is plus or minus y is equals to expectation of x plus or minus expectation of y. Expectation of xy is equals to expectation of x into expectation of y, where x and y are independent events. And expectation of ax plus or minus b is equals to a into expectation of x plus or minus b. Variance of the discrete probability distribution. So where variance is nothing but var of x, we represented like var of x or sigma square, where sigma square is equals to expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square, where expectation of x is nothing but mu, so mean square. So expectation of x square will become as summation of I equals to 1 to n x square p of x minus mu square. Their respective properties are constant of variance of a constant is equals to 0. Variance of ax is equals to a square into variance of x. Variance of x plus or minus b is equals to variance of x. Variance of ax plus or minus b is equals to a square into variance of x. And the standard deviation is a square root of variance of x. So sigma is equals to square root of var of x. So we'll end up this one, and in the next presentation I'm going to give some examples from the discrete probability distribution. Thank you.